What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I've got something fun planned for us. So I'm actually going to be doing an uncut, unedited, everyday makeup look, full face. I really wanted to do something that is quick and easy and something that everybody can do. You don't have to be super skilled to do this makeup look, and I'm not gonna edit it, I'm not gonna cut it throughout the whole entire tutorial so that you guys can see exactly what products I use and kind of how I do the application and how I cut corners in certain areas. Now, it will take a little bit longer because I'm gonna be talking through the process, but if I wasn't talking or explaining anything, it would be like under 10 minutes. So if you guys are interested in seeing how I do this makeup look in like 10 minutes, then the uncut version will start right now. Okay, so the first thing I always go in with is a primer. This is the Laura Mercier Protecting Primer with SPF 30 in it. I always like to double up my sun protection. I do have SPF and my moisturizer, but a little extra won't hurt. So put that all over my face. And it really doesn't take long for that to dry. Maybe like, I don't know, 20, 30 seconds. Your eyelids as well. And then I have been in a no foundation type of mood lately, so less is, better for me. So I'm gonna go in with the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Concealer. It's a very full coverage, thicker concealer, so I'll just do that. And I'll go in with my full coverage Bobbi Brown brush, which is like my favorite foundation brush. And I'll kind of just use that concealer as my foundation. I mean, look how easy that is to blend out. And it is super full coverage, but still makes your skin look like skin. So I'm just pressing that in all over. And up here, I don't use a ton, as you see. I just kind of use whatever's left over from my cheek area on here. But I have a lot of redness like in my cheek area, so that's where I like to do the main swipe. Okay. Now I'm going in, you're gonna see a trend. I use a lot of Laura Mercier because that's the brand that I work for. So I genuinely love this stuff and I get a lot of it, so I'm, gonna use it. And this is their setting powder, their regular translucent powder. And I'm just gonna set underneath my eye area because I don't want any creasing. This really helps blur fine lines and helps set your makeup so that it doesn't crease. I absolutely love this stuff. So I'm using the regular to set under my eye, and then I'll just kind of sweep the rest of it over my eyelid so that there won't be any creasing when I do my eyeshadow. And then I'm gonna do like my T-zone area really briefly. I don't like that to be like super duper shiny. And now I'm going in with their Light Catcher setting powder in Celestial Light. And I'm gonna take a finishing brush just like this one and literally just boom, tap a little tiny bit of that on and go over the rest of my face with just that one little tap that I did. This really helps catch the light, like when you move your face. I mean, look at that, you can already see it. It is so beautiful. Go over the T-zone area, even though I put the regular, just because it gives a little bit more pizzazz, but it won't be as light catching as everything else. Oh my gosh. Oh, this stuff is amazing. Also sets your makeup, so. All right, after I do all of that setting powder, now this is when I like to go in with my bronzer. So Laura Mercier bronzer in color Number 3, take my bronzing brush and just very lightly, I'm not going for a super full makeup look on most days. I mean, yes, full makeup, but not like super extravagant out there. I just want to be really quick. I'm usually rushing to get ready for work. So this is how I learned to go so fast. I like this brush because it literally curves like right to where you need your bronzing to go. It's perfect. Get my nose there a little bit. Okay, now, a little heavy right here, but now that I've got my bronzing done, now I'm gonna go in with some blush. I'm gonna take my Laura blush in the color Fresh Go. It's a really pretty like nudie pink, and it's got some shimmer in it. I'm just gonna focus that right up in here and on the very tops of my cheekbones. It kind of like gives a little bit of, starting to, I went a little weird there. There. But yeah, this color is beautiful. It really helps enhance that cheekbone. Oh, I love blush. It's like one of my favorite makeup products ever. So beautiful. I'm gonna go in a little bit heavier on this side. And then I'll bring whatever is left over and I'll just kind of like tap, because you can never have too much blush. Okay, so there's that. Now after that, oh, sorry. So I usually take this the Fresh Go blush, and I'll pop it onto my eyes. It's a really good tip for if you're like in a hurry and you just want everything to be super cohesive and easy, then use your blush, depending on what color it is. But a color like this is very easy to get away with on using it as an eyeshadow. And I'm using the Laura Mercier All Over Eye brush. This one is really nice and thick, so that it takes less time to kind of blend it all together. Pop a little bit of that underneath. And then just to like blend it, I'm taking a fluffier blending brush and buffing that out. So pretty. This also really helps enhance blue eyes and green eyes. So if you got blue or green eyes, it's really good. Okay, so now that that's done, I'm gonna move into my brows. I always go in with the Got To Be Glue brow. Well, this is technically like a styling glue, but I'm using this to style my brows. And I'm just gonna go in with a spoolie like this one, and I put a little bit of that product. I use this so much, I'm running out. Just a teeny tiny bit of that product onto the spoolie like this, and then I just comb up to feather my brows. This is gonna hold all day long. Your brows are not gonna move. I love it. Go to the other side. For some reason, my right brow always is like, yes, attending at the party. My left one is like, oh, I'm gonna be a little late. Okay, there we go. I think I've got them pretty much how I want them to be. And then I go in with an angled brush, just like that. And I go in with a powder. I'm using the Laura powder, but you can use any eyebrow powder or eyeshadow if it's in the color that you need it to be, and I basically sketch the outline of my brow very lightly. You don't want to be super heavy-handed with this. Okay, and go to the other side. Make sure they're the same. Yes. I always love when my brows go well. All right, let's check out, make sure they're the same length on each side. Same shape, looking good. After that, I go in with my Anastasia brow pen. This is in the color dark brown, and this is where I create my feather brows. Super easy. So I always go in first with one coat. Sorry, it's super hard to talk while I do this. All right, now as I'm waiting for that to dry, I go in to do my lashes. So I'm just gonna curl them really fast. I don't curl them every single day. Sometimes I forget, or sometimes I just don't have time to do that, but for the sake of this video, let's just see how much we can cram in and how fast we can do it. Because honestly, sometimes it really be like that sometimes. People know. Us girls know. It's very fast. I mean, you can do it really fast. Okay. One more time on this side. Boom. Now I'm gonna go in with a lash primer. And this is one by Pure. They're fully charged lash primer. It's white, just like the Definicils, but this is cruelty free. So I'm just gonna go in and coat them. Now I do 2 coats of the primer. So basically you'll see me go back and forth from my brows to my lashes a couple times. So I'll do the first coat of primer. Put that to the side, go back in with my brow pen and fill in whatever I need to. With the feathered look, I feel like less is definitely more. Make them look like more natural and fluffy. Oh, this is, and it's so easy to use this. I mean, even though this is Anastasia, I still like try to get my clients to buy this because it's amazing and it truly works. Boom. Brows are looking good. I don't really like to do too much. Like, it's okay if they don't look super perfect, but I think they look pretty good. So, gonna go back in with a second coat of this. just on the tops of them. Okay, now I'm gonna pop on my highlighter. This is the Laura Affection. Let me grab my highlighter brush right here. And then I'm just gonna pop that right there. Oh, look at this. Oh, it's so gorgeous. It's like blinding, and I love that. In the best possible way. Some of that on my nose. Cupid's bow. Chin, and just a tad right here. I already put that glow powder, so I don't want to be too crazy with it, but I do like to glow. Now that that's done, I'm gonna go back in. You don't want this to dry too much, the lash primer. So now I'm gonna go in with this mascara by Essence. It's the Princess Lash Mascara. It's like $4 on Amazon. And I'll do 2 coats of this as well. This is a really good dupe for the Definisils mascara. Look at that. Okay, coat number 1 on that eye. Sorry, if you guys can't see. This is so pretty. I love it. It's like got more of a stiffer bristles. So it really, but it's not rubber. I don't like the rubber bristles, honestly. Most rubber bristles I don't like, actually. Okay, so that's first coat. Let that dry just a teeny tiny bit. And then I'm gonna go in and do my lips. I'm almost done. This is the Super Stay Matte Ink by Maybelline. It's like my OG favorite lipstick because it actually stays on. It's not super drying. This is in the shade Seductress. It's like the perfect nudie pink, I feel like. Okay. Okay. Looks pretty good. You wanna make sure this is right the first time because it really dries fast and there's no fixing it after it's dry. Okay, now I'm gonna go back in with my mascara and do my second coat of lashes. So you can see. and bottom lashes. Bam. Okay, just for the sake of it, I'm going to put on this Bobbi Brown, don't look at it, just really gross, but it's the Bobbi Brown Luxe Eyeshadow Sparkle in Moonstone. Absolutely obsessed with this stuff. And I'm gonna pop this in my inner corner of my eyes. If you need a super duper sparkly eyeshadow, this is definitely worth your money. It's like 40 bucks. I think it's like 38. But yeah, after tax and shit, $45. And but it's so worth it. I'm gonna just pop a little bit right here because it's so pretty. Extra like that. Okay. Put the brush down. All right, that is basically it, guys. That is my makeup look. I hardly ever do an eyeliner just because I don't have time for that in the morning on my way to work, or ever. But yeah, so this is going to be the look. So super simple, everyday makeup look. Literally did it like that. I don't even know like how fast this took me or how long I've been recording. But you guys, if I wasn't even explaining it to you and I just like popped down, sat down and like had to put it on really fast, this would take me 10 minutes. I mean, 7-10 minutes, something like that. So, and this is gonna stay all day because I'm using quality products. So anyway, with all that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed watching this uncut, unedited version of my everyday makeup look. If you guys did like this, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and comment down below what your favorite product that I used was. And yeah, just let me know your thoughts. I love communicating with you guys down in the comments. So drop a comment down below, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.